Hi, Virgo people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me a second to sit down. I'm having some camera problems today. Can't seem to get the angles right. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah. So, hello, welcome to Nothing Special Tarot. My name is Angela, and I'm doing a timeless tarot read today for Virgo. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising, any significant Virgo placements. If you find that the Virgo reads resonate with you normally, stick around. We got some stuff going on, Virgo. If it doesn't resonate for you, that's totally cool. Just leave it for the next person and come back to the next read, and it might be applicable to you. So, I pulled some cards before I hit the record button. I'm going to show you the first thing that we got out of here. It's the butterfly effect card. And I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. I love these cards. They're so gorgeous. Just a little aside. Check it out. I love that foil. Anyway, it's from the Human Spirit Oracle. And we're going to read from the book. The butterfly effect. This is the first card I got. Okay. What you do today can linger into tomorrow, and perhaps someone else's tomorrow as well. It's like when someone says something negative to you and you carry it through your day and then pass that ick onto someone else. This is why it's so important to think before you act. Remember, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Let's do a quick analogy. Someone far away wakes up in the morning and steps on a tack. Ow. That puts them in a bloody foul mood, and maybe they get rude with their spouse or partner, setting the tone for the rest of their day. Their partner then goes out into the world to work. They now ruffle those wings, spreading the same poo-poo attitude onto a fellow co-worker. That co-worker did nothing wrong and has been making a product that is important to something of safety that will be sold all over the world. But instead of quality control, they are blindly doing the job while venting to a co-worker. This gizmo then gets packed and shipped with all the other gizmos somewhere halfway across the world. Someone buys it and uses it for, well, you see where this is going, and continues to go. Long story short, too late, haha. Are you spreading poop? That's unfortunate, because those poop-filled wings just splattered onto someone else's day. Stop and consider the consequences of your actions. Okay, that's kind of a heavy message, right? But I know Virgo. I was raised by a Virgo. It's easy for me to get into Virgo energy because of that. You guys are fair. You were open to listening. So I'm going to continue with the message because the tarot cards that I pulled bear this out. So what I'm getting, what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing here is this is about a close partnership, like a love relationship, and it might be applicable to a different relationship. So just listen and ask yourself if this applies to you and your partner or a friend or a parent or a child, somebody, and we'll just go from there. All right, so the first card that I pulled out for you is the Emperor. The Emperor is usually attributed to Aries, but there are some qualities of the Emperor that I think Virgo has in spades. The Emperor is stable, he's protective, he takes care of people, but he also really likes to have things a certain way. He demands it, actually. So even though the Emperor is usually, an Aries card, it's showing up for you today, Virgo. Crossing the Emperor is the Fool. Look at that adorable baby bird. Up there high in the trees, about to take his first flight and just jump down and soar. Everything's new and fresh. This says to me that, and you'll see the Lovers, we'll just skip one here. You're in a new relationship. Now, sometimes the Lovers card can be about like internal balance, right? Balancing those feminine and masculine energies, balancing the higher self with, your lower self. It's a card of balance. It's a card of intertwining. But the way the cards are speaking to each other, this says to me you're in a new relationship, or maybe in a new stage in your relationship. That happens, right? Whatever this was, whatever the poo was that got spread, it left your significant other, or whoever we're talking about here, feeling pretty damn confused. Because the Seven of Cups is sometimes about choices, but sometimes about confusion. I mean, look at all those cups. How do you possibly know which one to choose? Where do you start? Do you take all of them? Do you leave some behind? It's a card of confusion. And so whatever happened, the other party is feeling really confused right now, Virgo. And I'm still going with this is a partner. And it looks like it's a really good partnership too, because you also got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about, again, a new beginning in love, a new beginning with your emotions, intuition, creativity. I think the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers all together says to me that things have been going really well for you guys up until this point. Now, I don't know if you're aware that the other party is feeling confused, because it looks like right now you're focusing on being the Father of Pentacles. And as you probably know, Pentacles are earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Father of Pentacles has a lot in common with the Emperor. He's also stable and he takes care of his own, right? But he takes care of the people that he loves with firm guidance and ways that make sense, in tangible ways, right? He provides for the people that he loves. He makes sure that they're eating and that they are clean and their environment is clean and that they have what they need, whether that's, the books for school tomorrow or new clothes because their jeans got a hole ripped in them. The Father of Pentacles is someone who takes care of people, not just financially, but emotionally also, in those very tangible ways, right? What Spirit wants you to know is whatever you said came off as a little defensive because we have the Seven of Wands right here. And this is a really, really defensive energy, like, I can take care of myself. I don't need help. I don't want help. Like, this is defending your position, and sometimes rightfully so. But how you defend, well, that makes a difference, right? Because take a look at the card a little more closely. You see that flame in the middle? Just one small mishap, right? A breeze, and all those wands are going to go up in flames. So this has the potential to build and become worse than it is. What you're hoping for, because I think on some level something doesn't feel quite right. Like, you're busy being the Emperor and the Father of Pentacles. You're busy taking care of people. And I think something maybe came off a little harsh, a little, I'll say, incendiary. And you're wanting to just sort of sweep that under the rug and be the Fool, be the Ace of Wands, right? Just a new beginning. What Spirit wants you to do, though, is talk about it. And I'm seeing that from the Daughter of Cups. This is the same as the Page of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. The Daughter of Cups sometimes has difficulty staying grounded because of her emotions. I don't think that's a problem for you, Virgo. You guys are usually able to be fairly balanced emotionally. It's just when things aren't being done right. Yeah, let's be honest. Don't shoot the messenger. Like I said, I was raised by a Virgo mom. Things need to be done right, you know? Because if you don't do them right, then you have to redo them, and that's just a waste of time, and it makes no sense. Like, I get it. I'm kind of a control freak like that too. Like, seriously. But Spirit's asking you through the Daughter of Cups to go have a discussion with your loved one. Like, if you think about it, you'll know who I'm talking about. And I think you're going to know how to bring this up. We can ask Spirit for advice. The advice that I would give is just asking questions, you know, coming at this with an attitude of curiosity instead of blame or defensiveness, just curiosity. I statements like, I feel like I might have ruffled your feathers the other day when I said XYZ. Am I correct in that? How did you feel? Ask questions, you know? You guys are good at that, asking questions and really listening. You're great listeners. So let's ask Spirit what they think. Is there any more to this that we need to know? Is there anything that could help you have this conversation? Let's see. Not sure what. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Angels and ancestors. That was easy enough. Angels and ancestors. Advice for Virgo. All right. You know, I initially sat with the cards because I don't think anyone wants to watch me shuffle, but you're going to watch me shuffle anyway. That's okay. All right, Spirit. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Okay, so I like to check the bottom of the deck too. I'm hearing take 2 cards. The first card that comes out is the Hermit, which in a traditional tarot deck is Virgo energy, right? This is you. Retreat and recharge. So I think the best thing to do here is sit, think about it. And I'm sure if it's not ringing a bell yet, if you sit and think about it, you might remember something the other day that vaguely felt like a disagreement, or you might have felt someone's energy sort of veer off in a different direction than you were expecting after you had a conversation. Just sit and think, go within, ask yourself, was that a disagreement? Is there something I could have said in a more constructive way? And then Spirit says, be open to healing information because you got the Medicine Guardian. Only healing can come from this. You know, I think if we approach each other, generally speaking, with that curiosity and an open mind and take our ego out of it, right? We can be really productive with conversations around our emotions and how to get things done and like making sure we're all on the same page, which is very Virgo energy. So yeah, Virgo, Spirit's saying that's it for the message. And I really hope that this was helpful for you. And if it was, come back, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Send this to somebody you think might need to hear the message. Maybe if you're a cross watcher and you want to give Virgo a little nudge, send it to them and then talk to them, okay? Don't just send the video. Like, you start the conversation. I know I've been telling Virgo to start it, but it doesn't always have to be one person. Like, you'll never get anything done if you wait for the other person to bring a thing up, right? Okay, so thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time and your attention and your energy. I always love being in Virgo energy. And I invite you to please come back, and I'll see you next time. Remember, in the meantime, don't be nice, be kind, and that includes yourself. I'm gonna have to stand up now to turn this camera off because I wish I had my Virgo mom here with me. She could help me with this. She's much better. Okay, bye you guys, take care.